Well, hey there. Welcome back to another episode of Goalpreneur, where we're all about creating businesses that give you the freedom to work anywhere. Now, if you've ever dreamed of running your business while sipping coffee in Paris or lounging by the beach in Bali, or just being able to pick up and go whenever you feel like it, then, my friend, this episode is for you. Today, we're talking about how to build a business that fits around your life, not the other way around. I know my listeners are ambitious, goal driven women who crave flexibility and time freedom, but sometimes get stuck in the how of making it all work. Don't worry, I got you covered with simple, actionable tips to create a business that you can run from anywhere. So, let me take you back to when I first started dreaming of creating a business. My mind is all over dreamland when it goes to the business side. So, my husband had just taken a job with the VA, which required us to move closer to Chicago, but we still wanted to stay living in Wisconsin. So, we moved 2 hours south from our friends and our family. My oldest was starting fourth grade, and we just had our son Fox, who was 6 months at the time when we had moved. So when we did move, I had literally had no help. I was fortunate enough to be a stay at home mom, but honestly, I felt like I had this pulling desire to contribute financially, and my entrepreneur spirit, it just would not let up. Now, I come from a long line of entrepreneurs. I found out like my third or fourth great grandpa was a tailor and he had his own business. That was amazing when I found that out. So, we come from a long line of business owners. So, I enrolled in the aesthetics program in our town, and within a year of becoming a licensed esthetician, I was opening the doors to my very own business. Now, I loved it and connecting with the clients and developing those relationships. But over 10 years, my body started breaking down. Now, we moved to Florida in the summer of 23, and I debated whether to start or transfer my license from Wisconsin to Florida, but I realized that I still want to run a business and help as many people as possible. I just did not want to work in the one-on-one field anymore. My body just could not take it. And there's just so many hours in a day that I could see clients, and my reach I felt like would be really limited. So, here's the thing. I realized it just wasn't about the logistics. It was about shifting my mindset to see that I did not have to work in that one-on-one field anymore. I didn't need permission to create a business that works with my life, and neither do you, ladies. Here's some really great mind shift tips that I want to tell you about. So, number one, you need to focus on flexibility. It's all about designing your business to be adaptable. So, whether you're in a hotel room with spotty Wi Fi or you're working from a co working space in a new city, or working on a balcony overlooking an amazing beach, flexibility is key. Next up, you need to trust your systems. Trust that the systems that you put into place will do the work even when you're not physically there. Automation is going to be your very best friend. Now, this was something that I really had to come to embrace because I always felt in the past that to be genuine, I had to do everything in my business and respond to every single person that reached out. Truth is, I'm still responding, but I'm not actually doing the physical work. So I do everything ahead of time. So when I get a comment, it's automated with my responses that I would be sending anyway. I'm just not doing it at that time. So, next, you need to let go of perfection. Trying to make everything perfect, it's going to hold you back from getting out there and being visible. The beauty of being location independent is that it's not about being perfect, it's about being possible. Focus on progress over perfection. Now, if you're too focused on creating the perfect caption, the perfect photo, the perfect backdrop, the perfect whatever, let me tell you, there is no such thing as perfect. There's always going to be something that could be better, could be tweaked. So just create the post, create the email, create the video, get out there, be visible. People want to see what you're doing, what you have to offer. Invite people into your life. People want real and raw over polished and perfect. I like to say that I am unapologetically flawed, and I embrace that. So now that we've laid the groundwork with our mindset, let's talk about the practical side of things. After all, it's one thing to have the right mindset, but it's another to set up your business for success while you're on the go. So let's dive into some essential systems that you're going to need. First things first, automate everything you can. I talked about this previously. And I'm talking about emails, customer onboarding, payments, and even parts of your marketing like scheduling. Tools like ConvertKit, which is now simply Kit, MailChimp, Flowdesk. Flowdesk is what I use and I love. And also Canva. You can schedule all of your social media posts right through Canva. And this makes it possible to keep things running while you're hopping on a plane or sipping cafe latte in that cute little bistro somewhere. Excuse me, or making memories with your kids and your family. Now, remember when I said people like real and raw? I don't edit my episodes because I am unapologetically flawed. This is real. This is raw. And there is absolutely no editing going on here. So you need to know how life can get scattered sometimes, especially if you have a wandering brain or ADHD. This is where platforms like FEA Create, Asana, or Trello come in handy. You can organize your entire business in one place, track tasks, and check things off even if you're in a different time zone. So I use Asana and I also use FEA Create, and both of those have been so amazing for my business and keeping me on track with what I need to do and giving me my timeline so it holds me accountable. So if you're interested, check out FEA Create and that association. It is Female Entrepreneur Association. And they also have a separate part of FEA, which is called Create. And that's an all in one platform, makes everything super simple. So, outsourcing key tasks, that's next. You cannot do it all, so stop trying. I have tried and I've realized that over time, there are a lot of things that I just don't enjoy doing or that it takes me hours to finish. Outsourcing is a game changer when it comes to location independence. So, whether it's hiring a virtual assistant or a social media manager, delegating frees up your time to focus on the bigger picture. Now, time is money, my friend, and it would be very well worth your while to hire the correct person for the job and complete it in a fraction of the time versus you doing it yourself and wasting hours when your time could be better spent elsewhere in your business. With the right systems in place, you'll be ready to take your business anywhere. And that's the beauty of it. Remember, the freedom to travel also comes with the responsibility to balance work and play. So let's explore how you can maintain the all important work life balance while living your best life ever. So, one of the biggest challenges when you're running a business from anywhere is balancing productivity with enjoying the freedom that you've worked so hard for. I know some of you are like me, you're excited about travel, but you're just not sure how to get work done when there are so many distractions. You have to be intentional with your time. Create those memories and be fully present in the moment without guilt. And next, I'm talking about time blocking because this has been such a beautiful difference in my business and in my life. I set timers for all of my tasks because it keeps me focused, it keeps me on track, and I feel like everything that is on my list, I'm usually able to get everything done. So I work for 75 minutes, and that is intensely focused. and then it's followed by a 15-minute break. Give it a try. You need those 15 minutes after being super focused for 75. You need those little 15-minute breather breaks to just get up, stretch your legs, get outside, go for a little walk, make a really great lunch or grab a snack or call a friend. Do something, but do not go back to work until your 15 minutes are up. Trust me on this. So once you're done with your tasks for the day, the beauty is you're free to explore. You don't have to worry about work because you got done during that time block, that time frame, what you needed to do. So you can chill by the beach, you can do whatever lights you up. Plan in advance the times that you want to be fully focused on work, and remember to set the timer for the tasks that you want to get accomplished that day. Don't try to get everything done all in one day, but limit the tasks to maybe 3 to 4 things depending on how much time you're giving yourself. So let's say you have a big task and it's going to take you 2 hours to finish. Couple that with 1 or 2 other smaller, less time consuming tasks. And then the next day, plan for maybe a few other smaller tasks, or you can plan for another larger task and then just accomplish that day. So it's all about creating mini routines, even when you're traveling. Find a cozy cafe or rent a co working space for a few hours. You'll need to be proactive and do some research in advance on this one so you know what options are around you. And remember, you don't need to work 24/7. You need that work life balance. You're building this business to create freedom and memories with your friends and your family. So make sure that you're actually enjoying that freedom. So, lastly, don't forget to take care of you. I know how easy it is to hustle hard and push through, but burnout can sneak up quickly when you're trying to juggle everything. So make time for wellness, whether it's a morning meditation, a devotional, a workout, or some kind of fitness class or movement, or even just a midday nap. Don't neglect yourself and your needs to decompress. So now that we've talked about balancing work and play, let's shift gears and get a little inspired. Hearing about real life success stories can motivate you to take those next steps towards your own digital journey. So I've seen and met so many people this year alone, like Michael Lacert and Diana Shalou Lacert, who offer in-person personal training, but also a totally awesome online coaching business and life-changing retreats. Michelle Plant, she's a travel advisor and blogger, and Brent Stromey, who's a former pastor turned motivational speaker and travels all over the place. And another favorite of mine is Charlotte Mazur. She uprooted from Canada and moved to Tulum, Mexico 3 years ago, and she's an amazing online weight loss coach. Now, they were all once tied to their single spaces, and now they're running their businesses while traveling the world or living life on their own terms. So, whether it's staying in cute Airbnbs or exploring new cities with their laptops, guess what? You can do it too. It is 100% possible to build a successful online business that allows you to live the life that you want. So, let me ask you, what is stopping you from creating that dream life? Whether you're just starting out or in the middle of scaling your business, the best thing that you can do is to take that next step today. Trust me, there is no better feeling than knowing you're in control of your business and your life. So, that, my friend, is all I have for you today. That is a wrap on today's episode. I hope you're feeling inspired and ready to take your business on the road, or at least dream a little bigger about what's possible. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about creating possibility and taking small, simple steps toward your freedom. If you enjoyed this episode and something resonated with you, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And I would absolutely love it if you could leave me a review, because that's going to help other people like you find this podcast. So that is all I have today. New episodes, they drop each week. So thank you for spending your time with me today, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.